Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against South Africa.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say...
Maradona! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham hurtling down that right flank. Mateus. And this is Bebeto. Spread out to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
That's good defensive concentration.
Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Kukçu. Oh, good spread. And it's Beckham. South Africa are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Maradona. He is through here. It's Maradona! And he has kept it out somehow.
Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kukçu played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. South Africa present their opponents with the best possible chance here. No second thought, a straight red card. South Africa are down to 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So this the chance to fire his team in front. This is Beckham. Real chance! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 18 minutes is number 11, David Beckham. David Beckham. David Beckham.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's had it nicked away. Referee's given a throw. And he's gone searching crossfield. Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Khan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Out to the left it goes. Ball swung in. Chooses the shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Guti goes short. Cross to the back post. That's a decent clearance. And it's Xabi Alonso. Neymar. Bebeto. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Great chance here from position A1. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Beckham! And that's off target. Xabi Alonso is there, and he can pick it up. Strong running down that left flank.
South Africa clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Serginho. And this is Bebeto. Defending was strong and firm. And that could set him on his way. Bebeto! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and what...
Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Pinged towards the front line. They get a throw in. Beckenbauer, played out towards the right wing. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Spread it left. Maradona. Oh, it's Bebeto. And he's away. Rijkaard. Maradona.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking to go... He's got tall! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Xabi Alonso. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Kochu. Chance for a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Makaleli. And it's Guti. Guti takes control of it and he's on the move. Shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's being shifted off it. Guti. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
South Africa are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Substitution for South Africa, number 18, Guti. Coming on the field is...
And we're off again.
Number 17,
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's Bebeto. Plays it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
He's
hope.
having a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
number 20,
A case now of complete control. This ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Messi. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Costa Curta chooses to go crossfield. He has found the way through. Here's a chance! And that is high.
South Africa are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Beckham. And it's Baggio. Baggio goes on a run down the left wing. Elects to cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bebeto. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, again, there's no way through. South Africa can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shot, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Substitution.
South Africa can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Just eases him off the ball. South Africa are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's on his way! Beckham. He's had a shot! He has done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Roberto really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
South Africa are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's got away. Now it's Beckham. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Adams. Maradona. Now it's Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. He's Messi! And that's wide.
South Africa really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Serginho. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking for options for movement. And here's the chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Bebeto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Messi. Looks to the other side. Neymar, who played through for the wide man. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
South Africa are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's picked his way through. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Neymar. Back into the middle. Khan claims comfortably. Beckham. Xavi Alonso, and he's forced to go back. Looking to play him in. He's found the way through. Serginho. And Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Couldn't squeeze it through. Beckham, a player who needs no introduction. Kukchu. South Africa looking to pass their way through. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a great big header!
Well,
and that may well be that. That is that. South Africa cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Security staff for
so what do you take away from it all, Jim?
South Africa desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
South Africa against Como.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Conte. He's in space and looking for options. Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. Khan clears. Ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has been knocked clear. That has not gone well. Conte, and it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Knocks it out wide. Sends it crossfield. Belletti. No goals as yet. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Muscular approach does pay off here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. And he's there to get it away. Some good work on the right flank here. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Well read, nice interception. Played into space. And he's intervened well there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's forced to go back. Van Bouten. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to belt it away. And we have our very first corner. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's heaved it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. That's beautifully weighted. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Haaland. Makaleli. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Some really good ball movement. And that is expertly dealt with. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Plays it through. Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. Belletti proves too strong. Rijkaard. And it's Belletti. And it's Rijkaard. And we've reached half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the action is back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Haaland. Great vision. And that has been clubbed away and smartly reclaimed. And he's straight offside. Saliba. Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard. Conte. That's a shade optimistic. Belletti. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. And played right into his path. Chance for a shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
South Africa have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldinho. And here's Haaland. Played out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Played into space out wide. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Neymar. Messi. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Gets into some space. Swept in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Terrific header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's had it nicked away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Vinicius Junior. Conte. Oh, shooting chance! Rijkaard. South Africa are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's found the way through. Timber's cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Conte. Belletti. 75 minutes played. Now it's Haaland. And the through ball. So much time and space here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Big Cheese having a shot! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
South Africa are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage.
Neymar!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Point-blank header! No, not the best of headers. That pass isn't the best. Oh, good spread. Looking to go deep.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Nice control. That is Conte. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Neymar! Cafu. Messi. Roberto Baggio quietly revving up. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here.
3 minutes added time.
Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Timber. That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Look at the space here. It's Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that's it. South Africa can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
And a quick announcement today that
Haaland
memorabilia
voted
from today's
man of the
is
match,
now on
and
sale in the
deservedly so.
stadium.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that...
Takes a shot! He's delivered all right! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Fiore. And here's Del Piero, looking to play him in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's following up! Brilliant from Pedri! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Pedri duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Udinese with the corner, they're first. Del Piero.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Pedri. Back in. And he shoots! In for the pieces! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability.
And the shot! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Aubameyang really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all goes for a shot! They've scored! And they get themselves in front! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. Ronaldinho. Can he latch on to this? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Chance to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Udinese are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Can he get on the end of this? And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again in double quick time! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Substitution for South Africa, number 13.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Messi gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Udinese take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well read, nice interception. Beckenbauer. South Africa making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Pedri. And it's Azar. And this is Del Piero. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Passing nice and neat. And it's played... And a chance! That is delicious! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Udinese are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that.
Neymar! Oh, Waters! In he goes again! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
South Africa get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's had a shot! And that was very necessary. Ronaldinho. And we've reached half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away? Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible. but without leaving.
There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Spread it left. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's straight offside. That has not gone well. Gavi. South Africa do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Short changes him with that pass. Distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. Neymar. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Oh, good spread. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Forward it goes. Beckenbauer. Just about up to the hour now. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And Aubameyang! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice control. Here's a chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substitution for South Africa. Number
Both sides then
97,
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 25, number 11, Ronaldinho.
South Africa will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Number 6.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
This their second corner of the game. Udinese have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And he's intervened well there. Gavi. Half an hour gone in the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Udinese clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he finish? And he hits the net!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Shot a goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
So, third corner of the game. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marmouche. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Showing great feet there. Belletti. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The ball goes in. Cleared away. Maradona. Udinese can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Roberto Carlos. Looking for big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Same again, same outcome.
South Africa really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi! It's a goal! Deep, deep into injury time! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
That's that, the end. South Africa played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
I'd like to draw your attention.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. It's Neymar! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Forlan, Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Messi, and Messi! Messi! Genius! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
After 10 minutes is number 10.
South Africa get themselves into the lead.
Lionel Messi.
It's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Beckham!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pings it across. Adams can get it clear. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Palmer. Palmer. Oh, super find. Oh, he's found support out wide. Adams deals with that comfortably. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Forlan. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional goal, the utilisation.
And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Beckham! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Beckham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Foot in. Mbappe. And this is Neymar. Oh, that was vital. Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. Spread out to the left. Davids gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Oh, they can break here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi has it out wide and in space. He's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
30 minutes gone. Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cucurella cuts it out. Nicely worked. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Neymar. Messi. And he skips past his man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found a way through. That looks a good... Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
South Africa with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Header comes in! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Good read, needed to be. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Floated through. Now, can they get it back? Distributed tidily. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of a...
And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has left him in a heap. And that could set him on his way. Belletti. And it's Palmer. To Bruno Fernandes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
I'm afraid to tell you
Quite
that
a half.
we're
More of the
expecting
same,
traffic to be
please.
heavy after
Score at the
final
interval,
whistle today.
2-2. So it's back to business.
South Africa have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi gets into a good position. He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Neymar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cucurella finds himself offside.
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Davids. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good-looking ball. Bullish header! It's bounced back off the post. Ball swap. He's got full. And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more. Shot, surely! That's going to go a long way. Great defending, strong and determined. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely spread. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Dink through. Great ball and the shots! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Neymar.
South Africa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Cafu has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Palmer. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Messi fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, it's come loose. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Palmer, and he's in on goal. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Messi. There's the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Neymar. Number 10,
It's a pretty
Messi.
loose pass. It's
Number
Park Ji-sung.
14,
Wriggles his
Beckham.
way through. He's had it taken off him.
Nakamura.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Haaland. Number 13, Baggio. Number 11,
Now it's Palmer.
Ronaldinho.
Now it's Valverde. Hangs one. Chance for a shot!
Number 23,
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Rafael van der Vaart.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, super find. And he shoots! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
South Africa. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Please take this
So a
opportunity to pay
dramatic
a visit
game
to our official
decided
store
in its
where
very
memorabilia from
last
today's
moments.
match are now available.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against South Africa.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar! Now then, the ball's come loose. Alexander-Arnold to McAllister. Bruno Fernandes over to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. De Ligt makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass does lack pace.
Delivers with whip. Manchester United with the corner, there first. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Now it's Haaland. Haaland is on his own. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Ronaldinho demonstrating his defensive quality there. Haaland. De Ligt goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Lewandowski is flagged offside. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Iwobi. Iwobi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Here's Haaland. And this is Maradona. Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Threads one in. Rijkaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Makaleli tries to pass it through. Now it's Iwobi. He has found the way through. Looking for the run. Now it's Iwobi. Bruno Fernandes. Guardiola could try cutting inside here. There's the crossfield ball. Tries to play it through. Played in. Climbs up! Oh, it rattles the bar! Cleared away. Very nicely done. And here's Haaland. Haaland has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Someone's eyeing this up with...
Bruno Fernandes!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Mbappe. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And this is Messi. Iwobi. Guardiola. Ronaldinho. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. De Ligt, pass somewhat off target, and here's Haaland, Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played into space, and he was quick to react. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello, attendees.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
T-shirt kindly make his way to the information center.
Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. De Ligt. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, this looks sharp. Foot in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Messi. That's tidy. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's hit the post. Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. No way through. Haaland. Looking for options for movement. And this is Iwobi. Makaleli. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Maradona. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivery from... Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Looking to play him in. And it's Ronaldinho! And he hits the net. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 11.
South Africa are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now.
Can he finish? They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Robert Lewandowski. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 22, Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United can
Number
now
20,
introduce the first of their
Mbappe.
substitutes.
Number 21.
That has certainly made
Robert
things interesting.
Lewandowski.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after...
Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 4.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Eden Hazard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
South Africa really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's nice. And it's Pedri. Maradona. Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Manchester United finding their passes.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's found a way through. Azar. Now it's Till. And it's Pedri. Till. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Till. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played into the middle. Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
South Africa on the spot for parity. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have...
He's gone for goal! And no one is overly concerned about that.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Yamal. Nakamura. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that was very necessary. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Desperate defending required here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot! He won't be happy with that one. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Volunteers
So,
for
Jim,
each
how do
block,
you reflect on
please
what
report
we've
to the
seen?
staff room
Listen, the more
immediately.
this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Cameroon.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the...
And the finish! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Now it's Neymar. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hernandez puts his foot on the gas. Dani Olmo, and he's managed to get free. Takes aim and crosses. Nicely spread.
McAllister really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Played back in. So we're still where we started right now. He's in plenty of space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hazard picks it up out wide. Now who's going... Oh, what has happened here? And it's Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! Good strike, quite an alarm. Nicely weighted ball. Hernandez. Hazard looking to run onto it. And it's made its way to it. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cameroon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cafu clears it away. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. He's through and all alone. He's had a shot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Approaching the half-hour mark. Neymar. Messi. He goes for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cameroon have the chance to go the other way. Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. He's going to be disappointed with that. Belletti. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. McAllister. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. And Messi! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
South Africa have reclaimed it. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. McAllister is having a shot! And he's done it! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! That was a given, it always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 42.
Cameroon are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team.
Shapes to shoot! And he's gone looking for safety. Ronaldinho. Messi could try cutting inside here. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. He's free. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
South Africa will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway.
South Africa clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Here's found them, and the shot! And he's heaved it away. McAllister is always looking to break lines. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Haaland, decent chance! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found the way through. Shot, surely! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter.
There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how it... Here's a chance! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Yamal. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Timber receives it in a wide position. Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 10, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
I doubt very much that this was in the script. No, that's been intercepted. Played out to the left flank. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This looks promising. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Great ball, and he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar. Quarter of an hour played. Looking to charge, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho. And there's the shot! No way through, so back it comes. Right card! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. Climbs up big! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He is through here. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hazard. Zubimendi. Oh, that's neat. Hazard. Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target. Added Zubimendi. And he's in on goal! Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. But shot at goal! Belletti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And Aubameyang! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Aubameyang really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, super ball! Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Played up towards the front line. Neymar. Yamal. Oh, well played. Aubameyang is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And he's worked it through. He's found the way through. He can get that clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chooses to go. And he's had a hit. It's hit the upright. Ronaldinho. Just about within shooting range. A real chance and a real let-off.
South Africa really are good at what they're doing.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
South Africa head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Yamal. Number 22,
There's the start of the second half.
coming on the field. Number 14.
Now it's Neymar.
Elise.
And this is
Number
Messi.
8.
Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Messi picks it up out wide. And that was very necessary. They get a throw in. McAllister. And it's Neymar. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's Neymar! And that's caused a worry or two. Taken back almost at once. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Neymar. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ronaldinho. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. He shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. McAllister. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Neymar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
South Africa grab a 3-goal lead. It's just... He's had a shot! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Chips it through. That is a brilliant interception. Ronaldinho. Now it's Aubameyang. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through? Neymar. There's the header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Timber. To McAllister. Neymar. Olise. Aims beyond the defence. Timber gets into a good position. Makaleli. Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Knocks it out wide. That's beautifully weighted. Hazard. Showing good feet.
Might want to be careful there.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played back in. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Just eases him off the ball. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Neymar. That has not gone well. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution.
It's going to be another throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's made its way to Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Subimendi, looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Makalele making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Now it's Haaland. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And Aubameyang has a look up and drives it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Inzaghi, now it's Haaland. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hazard. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Inzaghi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Aubameyang! And again! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now he's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. This looks promising. It's Drogba! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Dumfries climbs up big. Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Cannavaro. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got Tool. And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And here's Aubameyang. Spread it left. Crosses it in. And the keeper beats it away.
Maradona
Takes the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third quarter of the game. Oh, well played, well played. Drogba! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Mendes concedes a free kick for that. Maradona. Nicely spread. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. It's a pretty loose pass. Makaleli. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
South Africa get their fourth corner. Dunk can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jordan Henderson. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Azar. He is through. He's having a shot! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
37 minutes is number 11.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Haaland. Makaleli.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi has it in a wide position. Shot, surely! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
And Aubameyang! He scores! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And yes, it's him again. South Africa take the lead.
Look, he's the...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. South Africa come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Just a quick
Well, give me a
reminder
moment
today,
to get my breath
please
back.
refrain
What
from
a
talking
super half of
outside
football.
this stadium.
Incident-packed,
Thank you very
goals,
much for your
comebacks,
cooperation.
and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
South Africa are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. We're underway again. Mbappe. Great vision. And it's Mendes. And that could set him on his way. Haaland! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot a goal! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Aims beyond the defence. South Africa have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Azar. Now it's Inzaghi.
South Africa are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dealing with the pressure. That is some save from Khan. Oh, terrible pass. Aubameyang is firing after that one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. South Africa are looking to break at pace. Hazard, who does have an assist to his name. And Maradona out to the right. He's through here. Drogba! And he whips it in. He gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Azar. Now it's Inzaghi. And that has left him in a heap. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Haaland. Jordan Henderson. Nicely worked. Cafu. Rijkaard. Drogba.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the shot! And it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 97.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Hazard. Number
South
25.
Africa blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Number 10.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, well measured. Pedri receives it in a good position. Can he finish?
Number 14. Rivaldo. Number 27. Serginho. Number 22. Petri.
And here's Haaland. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. And he's managed to get free. And he's making progress on the ball. Played in. Aubameyang! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! Cafu. Messi. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. Rivaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Drogba. Serginho. Oh no, what has happened here? And it's been played through. He might be in here. Plenty to... It's Maradona! And he hits the net. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Diego Maradona!
South Africa are having a ball here. Dumfries. In with the challenge. Scholes. Now it's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Pedri picks it up out wide. Oh, super ball. There's the shot. They've done it. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Played out to the right. And he's being shifted off it. That is good alertness. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? Filippo Inzaghi is wide and looking to get onto this. So that's it. It is all over. South Africa have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Aubameyang, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
South Africa definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.